yourself to be more of a spender or more of a saver as much as you can. How many months of bills do you have saved up if God forbid you weren't here tomorrow? And how many months of bills would they have already from your savings? 2 months, 3 months, what would you say? 2 months maybe, okay. Beneficiary is, do you think that they would want to live in the house or they would probably sell and downsize? What do you think they would plan? But what's your relation with them? Okay, your sister. Got it. Okay. So what you can do is you can basically put primary beneficiary as your sister. If God forbid something happened to you, your sister has all the control. And then you can put what's called a contingent beneficiary as your nieces and stuff, or whoever else, you value the most after that. It's going to be, so if God forbid something was to happen to your sister before you, right, and something happened to you, then it would be basically going to your niece in that particular situation. Okay. What would you say at the end of a month after all the bills are paid, Scott? How much amount are you left with? Give me a ballpark. Would you say between 100 to 300, 300 to 500? What would be that range? About $500. Okay. All right. Okay. Understandable. And you mentioned that you do not have any other assets besides the house. Your house is going to be your only asset that you're going to be leaving behind to your family and your loved ones, correct? Condition. But normally when we're looking to get somebody approved for a policy like this, we have to try with like 3 different carriers before we're able to get somebody approved. Okay. So I'm going to check with what kind of options you can qualify for, and I will give you those different numbers, and you let me know what exactly makes the most sense for you financially. Okay. All right. And you are a U.S. citizen, of course. All right. What will be your social, sir? Can you repeat your driver's license number? Seems like you and your sister are very close. Your sister living with you at the moment, or are you the only person residing in the house at the moment? And does your sister own her own house, or she's renting right now? You think she's renting? Okay. So ideal situation for her would be to be able to actually live in the house if she could afford the mortgage payment and everything all by herself, correct? Very cheap compared to all other companies. But we can certainly get you approved because I'm allowed to work with pretty much every single carrier that there is within the state of Texas. I'm just going to take a little bit of a time is just to make sure that I'm finding you the cheapest possible option and the best coverage. Makes sense? So you might have to be a little patient with me. You're most welcome, sir.